What's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ron, and today we're going to go over Antonio Gibson. Now, I had two home leagues over the weekend. We had drafts over the weekend, and I realized in both of those drafts that I was getting Antonio Gibson for cheap. I was getting him at thrift shop prices. He's going in the clearance section of drafts right now. The Sharks don't think that way. Antonio Gibson's going a lot higher in $300, $400 leagues over at the FFPC than where he's going in your usual home league with your buddies, college buddies, co-workers, high school buddies, what have you. So we're going to really dig deep into who Antonio Gibson is and the price that you can get him at in these leagues. So before I get into that, make sure you go down below, subscribe. At the time of me pressing record on this camera right now, we're at 56 subscribers, and I felt so much love on that DJ Chark video I put out a couple days ago. That video went crazy, 1,000 views, I think. We gained 9 subscribers that day. So just huge all around for this community, man. I'm really trying to grow it. I'm really trying to grow this community between me and you guys. I want to hit 100 subscribers. I'd love to hit 100 subscribers before week 1 of the NFL season. I think that'd be dope. But we got Antonio Gibson to get into. Let me not waste any more of your time or any more of my time. Let's go.
I know I'm pretty cool. My nitty bag, my kitty boots. I got the juice, I got.
Now, the name of this video is Antonio Gibson, the home league hero. Now, why is that? It's because of the price that you're getting him at in your home leagues with your college buddies. They're not paying attention in the offseason to fantasy content. They're not doing their homework. They're just going to read right off the rankings that ESPN, Yahoo, Sleeper just feeds them. They're not going to do any research. They're just going to look at the rankings, and they're probably just going to look for a name that they recognize and draft that player. So they're not thinking about the Darius Geis injury and where Antonio Gibson fits and all of that. Many people don't even know who Antonio Gibson is because he was a third-round draft pick, a rookie out of Memphis. Nobody knows who he is. He's going in Yahoo at the 1101 as the RB44. He's going in ESPN as the 1306 as the RB45. And in Sleeper, he's not going extremely late, but he's still going as the RB43 in the 9th round. Now, I got him at the 1203 in my ESPN league. I went back, peeped that real quick, and the 1203, I took him about a round ahead of where ESPN usually has him because I knew that somebody would pick him at a certain point. Once the rankings get to a certain spot, they're going to get auto-picked. People are just going to pick whoever's on the board. But to get him at the 1203 or even in the double-digit rounds is insane when you look at where he's going in these Shark leagues. The FFPC, the Football Guys Championship ADP is what I'm looking at. And those are leagues that I think are $350 buy-in. They're not messing around in these leagues like your boys. In FFPC leagues, Antonio Gibson is going at the 802 as the RB33. That's just an insane value gap. If he's going as the RB33 in FFPC leagues, but he's going past RB43 in Sleeper, Yahoo, and ESPN, you're getting Antonio Gibson at an insane value. If the Sharks are valuing this guy as their RB3, a guy that they stash on the bench, they'll get flex weeks out of and has boom upside, you're getting him almost free in these ESPN, Yahoo leagues, and you're getting them as bench stashes, RB4s, RB5s. He's a guy you don't even have to rely on week to week. Now, you guys are probably at the point in the video where you're sitting there thinking to yourself, Ron, who the fuck is Antonio Gibson? Well, chill out, sit down, relax. Let me tell you who Antonio Gibson is. Let's zoom out. Let's look at his college profile. Now, he's a running back wide receiver hybrid coming out of Memphis. He was drafted in the 3rd round, 2nd pick off the board, so pretty early day 2 pick. Now, he has great size and speed at 6 foot, 228 pounds with a 4.39 40. That's in the 90th percentile. He's best compared with Joe Mixon and David Johnson. He has 99th percentile size-adjusted speed. He has 99th percentile yards per carry and 88th percentile college target share for a running back. Now, here's the problem with his profile. Now, these are all great positives, but why did he fall to the 3rd round in the draft? Well, it was because he didn't earn a lot of touches in college. He only had 71 touches in his senior season at Memphis. That's like borderline fucking JV senior numbers. He wasn't getting any touches at all, and that's concerning as a senior. When you're a grown-ass man in that college offense, you need to command the ball. But we can give him a slight pass for that because he was in the same backfield as Kenny Gainwell. Now, what does his touches look like in that Washington backfield? They just got rid of Darius Geis, who had that domestic violence dispute, and as you can see, he's no longer in the backdrop. And now after we move on from that, it's Adrian Peterson and it's Antonio Gibson and a couple other guys like Bryce Love, J.D. McKissic, Peyton Barber. They got plenty of guys in that backfield, but it's really Antonio Gibson and Adrian Peterson. And now where Antonio Gibson gives most of his value is that he's a hybrid. He's a running back wide receiver hybrid, and he plays in both slots. The Washington football team only has Terry McLaurin as their key playmaker, and then after that, it's nobody. So their wide receiver 2 is like Steven Sims, Trey Quinn. They got I think Logan Thomas as their tight end. So they don't have a lot of playmakers, and they're going to get Antonio Gibson on the field no matter what because, as I showed before, he is a playmaker. He has that long speed. He has the crazy comparables, and he has the crazy efficiency in terms of yards per carry. So they're going to get him the ball in space. He was lining up as a receiver in college. So I think that he might even be better as a receiver than guys like Steven Sims and Antonio Gandy-Golden. So he's going to get snaps as a receiver, and he's going to get snaps in the backfield. They play a lot of 2 running back sets in that offense, and he's going to win more passing down work over Adrian Peterson. Off the bat, you can see a world where he gets 8 to 12 touches a game with a stat line that's something like 9 carries and 5 receptions, playing all over the field. Now, eventually what that could turn into is 12 to 15 touches, 15 to 18 touches. If he gets 15 to 18 touches on a team that has Ron Rivera as their head coach, Ron Rivera, remember, he was the Carolina Panthers head coach. So he's going to use him in the same way that he did with Christian McCaffrey. That's what the reports have been. That's what the reports were when he was drafted by Ron Rivera. So look forward to that. And if you get him in a spot where he has 15 to 18 touches and you get him at the RB44 price tag that you're getting a lot of these leagues, you have a fucking league winner. This is a guy you need to be looking at in the 9th, 10th, 11th rounds, whereas the Sharks will be looking at him in like the 7th and 8th rounds of drafts. So you're getting him at a crazy value in these home leagues. And just remember that Antonio Gibson, he's going to be a guy that you're going to want to target in those rounds right before round 10. And you can come away with him in pretty much every home league. If you made it this far, man, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. If you made it this far, you obviously enjoyed the video. Make sure you go down below and subscribe. We're at 56 right now. Would love to get that number to keep climbing. I love establishing this community with you guys. I really want to grow. I really want to get outside the box. I'm going to be doing fantasy football now until week 1, but I'm going to start drifting away from that, doing more other football content, basketball, vlogs with the boys. Who knows? I'm going to get creative with this channel. As you know, it says Ron Stewart down there, not Ron Stewart Sports. So it's going to be sports, but we're also going to do other stuff on this channel. Just got to get through to the season, and we'll figure it out as it goes. But as always, man, my Twitter's at @RonStewart_, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thirsty, thirsty, trying to choose. I mean, I know I'm pretty cool. My nitty bag, my kitty boots. I got the juice, I got